We started this past weekend with two very challenging opponents, Villanova in our opener, a Big East school. They have designs on trying to compete in one of the top conferences in the country, and we had a fantastic crowd. We have to thank everybody that came out. 2,600 fans on a Friday night at Bob Ford Field was an outstanding thing to witness. We played well in the first half. We felt comfortable at halftime, and unfortunately, we gave up a goal very early in the second half, and those can be difficult to come back from. It changed the momentum. It changed the complexities of the game, and we pressed, and Villanova, credit to them, they did very well to kind of hold off our pressure and then capitalize going forward the other way. Well, it happened so fast after the half. We felt really good, really comfortable at halftime. We felt we'd positionally been solid. Our guys were executing the way we wanted to, and that we would have a good chance to win in the second half. And their goal was kind of a crazy one off a long throw-in. They just launched it into the box, and their 6'6" forward headed it off of our guy and into the net. And at that point, anything you've done at halftime kind of changes because the entire scenario of the game changes. What we do have to get better at and learn from is how to handle that adversity and realize there were still 44 minutes left in the game, and we needed to stick with what we were doing rather than think that we had to adjust as a result of that. So good, valuable lesson learned there, and we took that lesson into Sunday of let's stay with who we are. We weren't going to make big changes Friday to Sunday. We'd just gone through preseason. We believed in our guys and who we are. And if you look around the country this time of year, everybody's beating everybody else. Results are unpredictable and crazy. So you just have to stay true to who you are, and if over a period of time a sample size dictates change, then you look for that. It made Sunday very important, and that's why we were so pleased with the victory against Rhode Island yesterday, to come back from a tough loss and a home opener, have another great crowd, just under 1,000 fans, and to play the defending Atlantic 10 champions. Showed a lot for our guys. But Leo played off the bench in that game. One of our strengths is that we have tremendous depth. We have a number of guys that can play, and honestly, that was a big factor in winning the match yesterday. Was a hot day in the 80s, humid. We had more players coming off our bench available to us than they did, and our guys come in, they don't just fill places, they give us a lift, they give us a spark, they keep the energy high, and we really felt like we were able to wear down Rhode Island, and we knew that a goal would come, whether it came from a player who had played from the start or came in off the bench, didn't matter to us, and we were very pleased for Leo to get the goal. But as we describe it, it's our goal. Every goal we score is our goal, and whoever happens to be the one that puts it in the net, well, he was just playing a part in our goals. So happy for Leo, and obviously very important for us. George Mason, another very strong team from the Atlantic 10. Their RPI is typically in the top 50 in the country every year. They play an attractive style of soccer, an outstanding coach, and a lot of good players. So we know going on the road, going into their environment, we're going to be challenged, we're going to be pushed, but that's what we want in this part of the season. We want to play tough teams, we want to challenge ourselves, and we want to prove that we're good enough. So can't wait to get on the road down to DC after a good week of practice, and looking forward to seeing how we do.